All right, we gotta get into it because I'm prolonging this video. Hey, my babies, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Riah J, and I'm back with another video. I hope we all are continuing to stay about happiness, peace, and love, and I hope we all are continuing to stay determined, motivated, and focused, and we all are continuing to walk in the alignment of stars that Allah has for us. So, before I start this video, just a PSA. A lot of y'all may not understand this video. A lot of y'all may not understand I just feel like a lot of y'all may not understand this video. And also, PSA, I'm probably gonna cry in this video, all right? So I'm just gonna say that right now. If you don't wanna see me cry, if you have zero fucks, you know what I'm saying, pertaining to me, my channel, or anything I got going on, then just exit out the video. This is not a space for you. But for those of y'all who, have been, first of all, for those of y'all that follow me on Instagram, y'all know that I've been posting shit on my story here, there, and that, you know. And you also know that I told y'all that I gotta talk to y'all about something, you know, and I haven't seen y'all in a minute, so I'm popping back in, even though I really ain't want to make this video because I'm not feeling my best, you know. My fucking skin is acting the fuck out, you know. Just me personally, we gonna get into some things, you know. Yeah, I really ain't want to. I don't know. I really was going back and forth with myself about making this video, but I gotta put content out. That's number one. Number two, like, regardless of what I'm going through in my life personally, emotionally, like, I still want to be able to provide some type of content for y'all. And most importantly, y'all always known me from the very beginning of my YouTube career. Y'all have always known me to be the very transparent girl, okay? So I want to continue on that. I always want to, you know, when I feel myself being challenged by the world, you know, my comfort place is to hide out. Oh God, here come the fucking tears. My comfort place for myself is to hide out, okay, from the rest of the fucking world. And, you know, praise God, thank God that I have a roof over my head, me and my kid's head, where I feel the safest, you know, when I'm not feeling the safest out in the world, okay? And when I say that, I don't mean physically, you know? I mean emotionally, mentally, spiritually, okay? So, what's been going on in my life? Last time I spoke to y'all, I told y'all that I gave y'all that video about, you know, don't be afraid to give. Don't be afraid to give. Give love. Don't be afraid to give energy. You know, don't be afraid to give somebody your time. You know, don't just allow. I mean, just don't take, you know, from the world and from people. It has to be a mutual understanding. It has to be give and take, you know, in this life. And I believe that is like the true recipe for abundance. Like, so that being said, that was the last time I spoke to y'all, and I did tell y'all like a little bit in that video, like, oh, I'm so happy, like, you know, I really can't complain right now. And y'all, that video was weeks ago. So I'm about to catch y'all up on why am I in shambles, what's going on. And all I ask is for no judgment in this video. Do not judge me, okay? Like, you looking at me you know, hearing my business that I'm putting out into the world, and at the same time, instead of you, you know, hearing me and feeling some type of human, real sympathy, emotion for me, because obviously you see them in shambles, some people will still, they will just surpass that and judge you. Like, I'm no different than any of y'all. I just want y'all to know that, right? I go through shit just like y'all. And even when I'm going through shit, like I said, my most comfort place for me is by myself and in my own house, okay? Minding my business. I do that the best. Stay to myself, okay? And it's not the healthiest. It's not, but you know, I'm unlearning things that I've been. I have to unlearn like things about myself and the things that I've learned in my life. I'm now in adulthood, and I have to unlearn things. Okay, and this shit is tough. And if nobody never told you, I'm telling you right now, it's tough. All the shit that you've been raised up in, you know, your family taught you about, you seen, you know, you learned for yourself as a child growing up, and now you're an adult, and you just realize that, wow, maybe these are not the best, you know, methods and tricks for me. So I do have a bottle here. I am going to be drinking in this video. I could do it sober because I'm very sober right now, but I need a drink. I haven't had a drink in a very long time. Not very long time, but in a long time. So today I said, you know what? I think I could use a drink. And not because I want to suppress anything. If anything, I'm trying to get it out because it's stuck. Like, it's stuck, you know? All right, let's just get it started. Gotta tap our bottles. Let's tap. I'm gonna get this video done for y'all. Please don't click out the video, please. Okay, so last I spoke to y'all, you know, like I said, I was very happy. I was on the channel giving you all advice and everything. Like, my spirits were really high. And then I let a fuck nigga come into my energy. Number one, I don't want y'all to think that I'm crying over him, because I'm not. I'm crying because I let my guard down. I let my guard down, y'all, and I'm disappointed in myself, and I'm really upset at myself, and I shouldn't be, because I'm freaking human. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm human, just like y'all. You know, I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna fuck up. I'm gonna probably say some things that I don't mean. You know. Let me tell you the real story. Okay, the real story is, oh God, the real story is I met this dude, and he was really, you know, as far as what I knew from him when we first met, he was very, I don't know, when we first met, I'm not gonna lie, I was being a bitch, okay? So, y'all know, ladies, we can have those moments where we're just being bitchy. You know, well, I know I had those moments where I'm being bitchy, I'm being mean, okay? And, so, then this dude proceeds to tell me, I don't know, I guess me being a bitch and me being mean towards him, he felt attracted to me. It made him feel like attracted to me. It made him feel like, you know, I want to get to know this girl, you know, because I'm cool as hell, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't even remember why I was acting like that, like when we first met. But then all right. So later on that day, right? Later on that day, we went our separate ways, and he ended up texting me, which was really strange because I just wasn't expecting that. I was just expecting him to just, you know, go about your day. Like, don't fucking text me. You know what I mean? And then I didn't give, like, the greatest first impression. You know what I mean? Because I was being bitchy, y'all. So, I wasn't being bitchy the whole time. But, in the very, like, the first impression he got of me was being a bitch. Okay? But then, you know, I told her to relax. Okay? I told her to relax. I told her, girl, relax. Okay? He ain't do nothing to you. Ain't no reason for you to, you know what I'm saying? Ain't that deep. So, everything just started to be cool, conversation. Everything was pretty, like, it was okay. Long story short, well, this ain't long story short. When we went our separate ways, he told me that he just ended up texting me, telling me, like, you know, like, why are you single? You know, just trying to shoot a shot, okay? Why are you single? Like, I think you're beautiful, and I don't know if you'll ever give me the time of day, but I would really love that, you know? Like, I would love to get any of your time, you know, just so I could get to know you because you're beautiful, you know how to carry a conversation, you are, you know, you're very fun to be around and things like that. Although when I first met you, you was being a bitch. I'm like, oh, you know, I'm like, I know, sorry about that. You know, I don't even know why I don't even remember because that was like 2 weeks ago. Okay. So initially, right, this happens all the time, y'all. This happens all the time. You know, I know how beautiful I am. I know who I am spiritually. Okay? So people are attracted to me. You know, I'm beautiful. I got a lot of things going for myself. I take good care of myself. I know how to speak very well. I'm intelligent, articulate. I'm a great mom. You know, I'm very peaceful, chill, and calm. You know, I just have great qualities about myself. So a lot of people try to bag me. A lot of people are curious as to why am I single. So I decided to give this dude a chance. I said, Riah J, you can no longer live your life dubbing everybody. And I know the way it looks, y'all. Y'all are looking from the outside in. And you know, I know how it can look, you know. But I'm here to let y'all know, like, I turn niggas down every day, okay? And I'm proud to say that, I do. I turn dudes down every day, all type of dudes, black dudes, Spanish dudes, white dudes, it doesn't matter. Like, dudes try to bag me, like, they try to, you know, see what I'm about. And 8 times out of 10, I ain't gonna say 9, okay? Because that's harsh, ladies. Let's stop being so harsh. Like, if somebody wants to talk to us, somebody wants to just, hey, how you doing? I like your album, blah, 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 blah. Or, hey, how you doing? I just see you over here, boo, boo, boo. I was wondering if I can get your number just so I can get to know you. Look at me, like, what am I talking about? I can never scoop no chick. I can never scoop no like, in person, I can never scoop a chick. I'm gonna just tell you that right now, because there's a lot of pressure in that moment. And shout out to the guys, because this is just what y'all do. This is what y'all do. Like, y'all try to scoop chicks. That's just what y'all do, okay? So, what was I saying? Oh my God. What was I saying? All right. Oh, I was like 8 times out of 10. So yeah, I don't dub every guy that try to talk to me. Most of them, they do get dubbed. You know, just because I'm on the move, I'm busy, I'm not in the mood, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, no, thank you, you know, and I keep it pushing, like, oh, somebody's like, dang, you looking good. I'm like, thank you, you know, and although I'm smiling, I'm receiving the compliment, I'm still keeping it pushing, all right? Because just at this very moment, I don't have time, especially for bullshit. And for that, you never know who has the bull to the shit. You never know. You never know. okay? And pay attention to the story that I'm about to tell you, because maybe you can learn a thing or two, ladies especially. Guys, y'all gotta, I mean, I know y'all like looking at me, but right now I'm not feeling the best. I don't think I'm looking the best either. And this is not a video where I think you want to look at me. I'm crying. I'm all over the place. Okay, so come back to the next video. Bitch should be doing better. Okay, and looking better. So that being said, I said, you know, Ryan, you have to, you got to give some people a chance, right? So after him trying, pushing, trying through text messages, and I'm just like, okay, thank you, boo, 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 keeping it very, very short and simple. I allowed my guard down to come down a little bit, right? So I allowed my guard down to come down in the midst of like a couple of days, 2 to 3 days. We talking heavy, y'all. We talking heavy. We talking all throughout the day. We're talking on the phone. If the text is just getting so deep, and you know when you texting and y'all both just opening up, the vibe is so good, and you just be like, maybe we should talk on the phone, okay? Because you can't text all of that. So, you know, texting, talking on the phone, vibing, getting to know, right? Getting to know each other a little more. And I just feel like it was going good, right? So I ordered me a new TV stand recently, and I was like, okay, I don't feel like putting this TV stand together. So, you know, I have a lot of guy friends. Some of them like to help me with things that I need help with. And so since me and this guy was talking, and I just ordered me a new TV stand, I was like, hey, are you like a handy guy? Like, do you know how to build stuff or whatever? And just real authentic vibes from me. Like, I just wanted some help building my TV stand, right? But also we were still like talking and everything, you know, it's still very new in the talking stage between us. We just met, right? So just met like a week ago, a week ago, whatever. So I was like, oh, I think my because he knew, I told him my new TV stand was coming. Oh yeah, and I told y'all on Instagram, for those of y'all that follow me on Instagram, I finally showed y'all my broken TV. I'm not gonna tell y'all or show y'all the video how, or you know what happened, how did I break my TV and everything. But just know I did something stupid, broke my TV, right? So I ordered me a new TV, and this is all when I'm just now talking to this dude, right? We gonna call him, let's call him G. So I told him, oh, you know, I broke my TV. I had to buy me a new TV, and then I buy me a new TV stand, because the TV stand that I had, if you ever been to my house, well, if you come to my house now, it's gone because I threw it out today. But the old TV stand that I had, that y'all used to see in my videos, y'all used to see, you know, in my house, that brown TV stand, I got that from like one of my homegirls where I used to live. She didn't want it no more. She was getting some new furniture. I was new in the area, and we and her got acquainted, and she was like, hey, I got this if you want this. So I was like, okay, and I had that TV stand ever since my old apartment. Okay, and you know, I was grateful to her because it wasn't beat down or anything like that. She just didn't want to throw it out. She was like, look, if you want this, like, take it, because if you throw it out, like, you know, you can get some more use out of it, because I don't need it. I was very appreciative of that. I took it. I had it ever since yesterday. Well, today, because I just threw it out. Although the new TV stand been here, I needed help. I thought I needed help throwing it out, but bitch, I dragged that shit down by myself today. And I know how strong I am, but you know, just as a woman, sometimes I do want help. Sometimes I do. So he came over. I invited him over, you know, as I said. He came over. First things first, he came in, you know, we hugged. Hey, how's everything going? You good? Boop, 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 boop. He gets straight on the floor and starts building the TV stand. Like, immediately. You would have thought he was clocked into work. So, well, I guess he was. I had him clocked in. So he clocked into work. And immediately he starts building the TV stand. So I'm like, baby, you don't gotta, you just walked in. You don't gotta immediately start, you know, building this, my TV stand. You know, you don't want to get settled in. You don't want to smoke. You know, you don't want to sit down for a little bit, get a glass of water. He was like, nah, let me just get it out the way. Da, da, da. I'm like, okay. So I had just made dinner about an hour ago before he came, right? So I'm sitting on my couch eating salmon, rice, greens, whatever, eating my dinner, trying to finish it. So he built the TV stand. I was really proud of him. But as he was building it, obviously I was there looking at him and everything. We were talking, and he was just letting me know, like, he likes to do stuff like that. Like, he likes to build stuff, this, that, and the third. And he told me that he was in a summer, the summer youth programs. I don't know if they have them like out of New York, but in New York, y'all know we used to do those summer youth jobs. That's probably our first job, not mine. I was always I had freelance jobs before I even did summer youth. So I was trying to get my little coins even when I was younger. So he was like, yeah, I used to do the summer youth thing, and they put me at like this I don't know if it was a store or a warehouse, something like that, but he had to build stuff. So when he had that job when he was younger, he learned so much, and he realized that he liked to do handy things. He realized that he loves to use his hands. So he was just explaining all of that to me, and I was like, wow, that's good. And I even told him, wow, I used to do some of you too, because he's from Brooklyn, right? Yeah, he's from Brooklyn. And yeah, I might forget some details because I've been trying to get him off my mind. I've been trying to get him off my mind. I've been trying to get him out of my energy. I've blocked him on all things. But we gonna get into all of that. So yeah, so he just shared that with me. He built the TV stand, and I was like, wow, thank you. Like, I really appreciate it. And then I did invite him to stay over. Okay, now I know some of y'all are not gonna be the proudest of me of that, but this is my life. I made a decision, and now I'm going through the repercussions of my decisions that I made, and that's just real shit. So I did invite him to stay over. He stayed 2 nights, and we had a great time. Like, I really don't have any complaints the time that we shared with each other. Now this is where everything is going to get crazy. And since I was already crying before I even made this video, and a little bit in the beginning of this video, hopefully I don't cry anymore. Okay? So, what I want y'all to know though, y'all know I'm not a big crier. I'm really not. Something has to really be irritating me, frustrating me, hurting me, for me to really just let the waterworks flow. Okay, because the type of person I am, I cry by myself. Like, I don't even want you to know I cry. You see what I'm saying? So now this is where everything is going to get hectic. So Saturday morning, because he was here Friday and Thursday, Friday. Saturday morning, obviously he leaves, right? So we smoke a blunt before he leaves. I call his cab. He leaves. Didn't speak to me until 4 hours after he left. Not even to let me know, like, hey, baby, I got home. Thank you for, boop, boop, boop. Just nothing. No text message, no nothing. But me still, I understand, because, if I spend the night out and I come home, I'm not really worrying about texting you. Nigga, I was just with you all night. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. So I was trying, look at me. Like, even, like, this is how I think. This is how I try to, like, think, like, oh, how would I be in a situation? And then I try, oh, maybe that's that for that person. But in reality, that's not. No. People move and operate different. You know what I mean? Even though I feel like, oh, I would never do this to some person. And in a perfect world, you would hope, like, nobody's giving it up, giving it up with you like that if you wouldn't give it up with them, So, didn't speak to him until like 3-4 hours later. And it's just like, what you doing? Like, what? My nigga, you was just in my pussy. Like, you was just in my bed for 2 fucking nights. Like, what are you talking about? What are you doing? That's it? Like, hey, honey, I just got home. Boo, boo, boo. Oh, what you doing? Everything good? Da, 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 da. Nothing. Like, very fucking one-word answers. What you doing? Boo, boo, boo. That's corny. That's corny AF. Like, what? What are you, like, the energy that he started giving me as soon as he left, I already knew, yeah, I'm not gonna see him again. He's not fucking with me. He don't really like me. Whatever. Didn't speak to him the rest of that night, except for that, what you doing, boo, boo, boo. Following day, I hit him up. Hey, da 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 da. You know, just hey, how are you? No response. Text him again. No response. Another day went by. Okay? Now at this point, I'm like, all right, I'm getting ghosted. You know what I mean? But I felt so hurt and so disappointed that, and I hate to claim this over my life, but I think I was in a mild depression. And I know y'all are hearing this, and I hope that I'm explaining this in a way that you all understand. Riah J, me, she, her, haven't let my guard down for no dude in a very long time. A very long time. I'm talking over a year. Maybe 2 years. Like, I just haven't been caught slipping. You see what I'm saying? But for some reason, this guy, I was like, you know, let me give him a chance. Let me see what he's about. And yeah, I probably was moving fast because I shouldn't have, even if I invited him over to, even if I asked for help, asked for his help to help me build my TV stand, I should have never invited him to spend the night. And definitely not 2 nights. So I'm taking accountability of the things that I did. And yes, we did sleep together. But prior to him spending the night, we had a conversation that, you know, we were both seeking something real, this, that, and the third, and that we were not going to have sex. Unfortunately, sometimes the flesh can be weak, and sometimes you retract what you said. You know what I mean? In that moment. So we in the bed, we cuddle. This is how everything went out. We in the bed, we cuddling, about to go to sleep, and he is really rubbing on me. So I'm like, you know, I'm cuddling everything. You know, I love cuddling. I'm a big cuddler, so I really love to cuddle. We really could have not did anything, and I would have been intimacy. I would have been fulfilled, like, intimacy wise. So we had a conversation. This, you know, when we were talking and everything, before he even came over to spend the night, before he even came over to build a TV stand, we had a conversation about sex, this, that, and the third. You know, and we both expressed to each other that we do not, even when we meet up and everything, we're not gonna have sex, okay? So fortunately, we ended up having sex, but before we did it, it was really, like, even though he's not my man, we're currently not speaking, and I don't think I will ever speak to him again, it was beautiful. Like, you probably would have thought we were virgins, like, the way it was happening, because, you know, we were cuddling, rubbing on each other and everything, and I was just doing that because, like I said, I can cuddle and not have sex with you, and I'll be perfectly fine. Like, I'm not like, oh, I'm horny, boo, boo, boo. Like, no, I'm a grown-ass woman. If I don't want to fuck, I'm not gonna fuck, okay? So I turned around to him as we were cuddling and everything, you know, because I was like this. I was like, you know, we were spooning and all that rubbing and feeling and all of that. So I turned around, as I see, like, he was not, you know, stop. He kept, like, just feeling me up and everything. So I was just like, I turned around. I'm like, baby, what are you doing? Like, are we going to sleep or what? And he's like, baby, I'm like, but we said we wasn't. I was like, you remember the conversation we had? He was like, oh shit. I remember the conversation. I'm like, well, if you want to, and I want to, right, then we're grown as fuck. So we fucked, and that was that. Now fast forward to when he left, right? Everything was just different. Those couple days I didn't speak to him. You would have thought I was in a mild depression. I was very sad. I was very confused. I just, honestly, I couldn't even fathom it. Like, the shit that we talked about deep shit. We both opened up about shit. Like, he told me about you know, the situation when he got shot and he lost his crib, he lost his car. Like, that situation when he got shot was really, it was a lot for him because he lost everything with that. You know, his body looks different because of that situation that he has, and, you know, the hair, like, he's still healing. Like, it's a lot, you know, with all of that. And I really was hearing his story, and I was like, that's crazy. Like, you gotta be more careful. Like, you gotta, boo, boo, boo. You know me. Like, even if a person now asks for advice, I'm still gonna say a little 1-2 in the conversation just to let you know, like, you know, I feel you, I see you, you know, it's essay with me. And you know me, y'all, I really open myself up. Number one, I already have a hard time opening myself up because I have major trust issues. But number two, when I actually open myself up on a level that I don't open myself up with people. Okay, I just don't, because people don't deserve me. Okay, people's intentions are not real. Like, people are fucking assholes. Okay, so I don't open myself up as often as I should, because I'm really a dope ass person, you know. And I pray one day that I can get over the feelings that I feel inside, or how hard it is for me to open up. Y'all know that I don't like dating anyway, because it's so much pressure. It's so much pressure. It's so much of you trying to put on your best shoes and show the best representative of yourself, and that's not really you. Like, I don't need to put on no representation of shit, you know what I mean? Like, me, I'm all about authentic vibes and communication and opening up and being real, right? So when I think a person is meeting me on my level, you can imagine how much I've opened up to a person that I feel that we are on the same level, because they're opening up with me, they're sharing things with me, they are like reassuring me. Like, you don't understand, y'all, the whole time me and him was talking, I'm talking from the very first day up until that last day I saw him. I was telling him the whole time, he's like, I'm gonna wife you up, boo, boo, boo. You know, niggas talk all that good shit, right? And I'm like, yeah, okay, like, you know, first of all, I don't even trust niggas, like, and number two, like, yeah, okay, we'll see, because y'all know me personally. You know, I can't just put myself on the line and just be like, oh yeah, I'm Riahjay, I'm 27, I'm a mother of one, you know, I do YouTube, I also have my OnlyFans, you know, whatever. Oh, the things I like to do, I like to sing, I like to vlog, I love nature, I love peace, I love to eat, you know, I love working out with my, you know, to get my mind right when I'm not being lazy. You know, I love to read. I read so much you don't even know. You wouldn't even think I read a lot, but I read so much things online. I'm constantly seeking more knowledge in my life. I'm constantly trying to grow. I'm constantly trying to be a better person than I was yesterday. You know, so for me to open myself up with a motherfucker like that, and it hurts, you know. And I read something online, and I'm gonna get back on track, y'all. But I gotta get my shit out, and I don't care. Okay, I don't care what any of y'all are gonna say. Oh, you crying, boo, 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 boo. You crying over a nigga, boo, boo. First of all, I just want to let you know that crying, nothing is wrong with crying. Crying means that you're alive. You've never seen when babies are born and the mothers are so like anxious and stressed. They are so curious as to why their babies are not crying, and then the doctor smacks the babies on the butt to make them cry and start rubbing their back and rubbing their chest, clearing out their throat and their nose so they can breathe. Crying means that you're alive. And sometimes you need a good cry to get that shit out. Because if you walk around this life not crying, acting all hard, acting so emotionless, it's gonna blow up 1,000 times fold one day. And it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be so bad. So I would recommend you all, if you haven't cried in a while, go somewhere where you feel comfortable. Go somewhere quiet. Go somewhere that you need to go. And just let it out. It means that you're human. I'm tired of people trying to, you know, judge you for doing things that real humans do. You understand what I'm saying? So, that being said, I don't even know where I was at. So I think that I was in a mild depression for a few days, right? So on the third day of me not talking to him and me trying to get over this heartbreak or whatever it is. Oh, before I get into that, I saw something online, right? And it said, I really hate getting over situationships more than I hate getting over real relationships that ended, because the situationship heartbreaks hurt 10 times more than a relationship heartbreak. And when I tell you, I've never even thought about that. But when I read it and the things that I'm going through right now internally, it resonated with me. And I was like, wow, like I feel that way because this shit is hitting me hard. Like you would have thought we were married 10 years, we got 3 kids, it's a whole divorce going on. You would have thought all of that. By the way I'm looking right now, I know it looks nuts, but it was just a situationship that moved too fast. Therefore, it ended quickly. You know, I've talked to a few of my homeboys. And let me tell you about the second day. The second day, as I said, the first and second day I didn't speak to him. You would have thought I was in a mild depression. I was just so confused. I thought I had got ghosted. I was thinking so many wild thoughts. Y'all know, ladies, if you started talking to somebody and you know the patterns that y'all have, the times y'all talk, like boo boo boo, and then something just happens out of nowhere, boom, they disappear. You thinking the word, oh, this nigga probably got locked up, oh my god, I hope he's okay, boo boo boo, and I'm thinking all of this, right? So in the midst of all of that, on the second day of me not talking to him, I was chilling with my homeboys and they could just see like my energy was off. And when I tell you, with one of my homeboys, I literally broke down crying, and he's never seen me cry, but I never thought that I would just break down like that. And I'm just like, keep it real with me, like he don't fuck with me, right? Like why would he just ghost me, boo boo boo? So him as a man, he's just telling me like, yo, look, he played you, you let your guard down, and you know, that's it. Like, and it was a lot of me just trying to understand, why does the male species do certain things? Like, why can't you just tell a woman, look, I'm not feeling you, look, although we had a great time, boop boop boop, I don't think I'm interested anymore, and I wish you the best. You know what I'm saying? Like, why can't people just keep it GP? Like, why must all of the freaking emotions and the guessing games and being confused, why does the male species give it up like that? And I know women do that too, so I'm not just coming at the men in this video, but I kind of am, because a nigga broke my heart in a span of a week, okay? And that's just the bottom line. Chilling with my other homeboy, and we were catching up on life, and it's like, what's going on? How you doing? You good? Boo, boo, boo. And I'm like, yo, honestly, like, I'm not good right now. And I've never said that to him. Like, I'm more like, you ask me how I'm doing, I'm always going to tell you I can't complain. I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. Thank you. How are you? Boo, boo, boo. Like, vibes, energy is always positive. It's always uppity, uppity, you know? For the most part, you know. A lot of people don't really see my real emotions sometimes, because I keep them to myself. You know, I'm already guarded. I already have trust issues. I know how good of a person I can be, you know, and because I am such a good person, right? That means, like, it's prone for me to get taken advantage of sometimes. You gotta understand, when you have a good heart, you're like a walking light. A walking fucking light for people around this earth. And people see you. People know you're a good ass person. But you have people that are leeches. They see you, they see your light, and they feel like, damn, like, I want some of that light. Like I wanna feel that. And us being so naive, sometimes we can also be naive. And I'm an empath. I'm an empath, so everything that he was telling me, like, I wasn't believing like I said, like, the whole time we were talking and everything, I kept telling him, although, like, shit was kind of looking perfect, you know, even though it was looking like that, because I know how things can easily switch up. I know how situations can easily change. I know how people can change and change their minds. So the whole time he trying to reassure me, baby, I'm not going nowhere. I don't know why you think that. I'm not gonna do you like these niggas, blah, blah, blah. Like, telling me all that stuff I wanna hear. And you did the same thing them niggas did. The same exact thing, you fucking bozo. Like, if you wanted pussy, you should have just said that. Don't fucking come over here with that fucked up energy you got, trying to use me and suck me dry of my good energy. So on the third day, second day, I spoke to my homeboys, you know, and they was just telling me, like, he played you. Like, niggas, he was a nigga and he did nigga shit. Okay? And, but you gonna be alright. Like, but they, man, my peoples, they really, when I tell you, they was really telling me the things that I think you should tell a person. Like, somebody that you care about and somebody that is going through a similar situation like me, like, just let them know, because the whole time I'm sitting here thinking, like, it's me, you know, because damn, like, I opened myself up too much. I should have never said this. I should have never did this. And I'm telling my homeboys that, and they telling me, like, right, you have to stop. Like, you are blaming yourself for the way he acted and for the decisions that he made. You know, me personally, I know how cool you are. Like, you're beautiful. Like, look at you. Like, who wouldn't treat you right? But just because a person is beautiful, just because they're cool and nice, like, that doesn't mean that they're guaranteed to, you know, it doesn't mean that they're guaranteed. This is how I feel. This is why this shit sucks. It doesn't mean that a person is guaranteed romantic love in their life. You know, what the hell what I'm telling you, like, people will use you for what you got. Whether it's between your legs, whether it's your crib, whether it's your energy, your light, your money. People are looking to use other people. And although we would never give it up like that, because the only thing I ever want to use anybody for is their love and their time. Like, are you shitting me? I don't need nothing from nobody. Like, I don't need your money. I don't need your luxury, your car, your this, your that. Like, I don't need none of that. If you ask me right now, right, Jay, what do you need from a person? That person could give you something that you really need, and you can give something to a person that they really need. Me, it's nothing materialistic. Nothing. It's love, okay? And it's time. I never asked him for nothing, okay? I told him, oh, I ran out of weed, right? That's what I told him. I ran out of weed, so can you cop weed by your way, and then I'm gonna pay you for a dub. Boom, did that. He came, gave me the weed, I gave him his $20. The morning we woke up, I ordered breakfast. Me, I ordered breakfast. I was up, you know, I wake up early anyway, I'm up. Bought me, my daughter, and him breakfast. $30. Boom. Because I'm not cooking. One thing about me, I ain't cooking for no nigga. That's my man, period. I don't cook for niggas, okay? But we can definitely order, and that's just me. So, anything I needed, like I needed incense, I needed this, that. He went to the store, he bought it. He wanted to, on the second day he was at my house, he was hungry. He ordered his own Chinese food. You want anything, baby? No, I want a fucking Chinese. Okay, I want a salad. So I ordered me a I ordered Wookie pizza. Excuse me, chicken fingers and fries, and I ordered me a Greek salad. He said, "That's all you want to eat? You sure you don't want?" No, I don't want no Chinese. Okay. Okay, y'all see your girl been looking skinny lately. I'm trying to keep this up. So yeah, I never asked him for nothing. Even when he left. Even when he left. He was trying to call different cab services to see which one was the cheapest. And, you know, some of them was 35, some of them was 40, and then we found one for 31, but they hung up on him. So I was like, just take the one that's 35. Like, $35. You want to get home, you know, that's how you going to get home. Because clearly you ain't finding nothing cheaper. So even then, I'm like, you got it? You know, I'm just that person. Like, if you've showed me that you care about me, then I'm going to care about you. And I'm not, and you're not, and it's not, and it's going to be in ways that most people don't give it up like that. Like, most bitches would not be like, oh, you got it for his cab. Like, what? I ain't paying for your fuck. I don't give a fuck if you walk. You know, some people will rip, but me, like, I just, you know, when I think of myself, I try to, the way I operate and the way I move and stuff like that, outside of the sins that I do make, because I am a sinner. You're a sinner. We're all sinners. So, when I'm not sinning, I'm a really nice person. Like, you need a couple dollars, you're hungry, like ask anybody who's ever dated me, who's ever been a friend of mine, or who knows me personally. They know how I give it up, okay? Like, I actually care about you. When these other motherfuckers are, you know, pretending, your niggas, they don't really fuck with you. As soon as you walk away, they talking shit about you. Listen, this broke ass nigga, I ain't got no fucking boop, boop, boop. Nigga ain't even got a car. He gotta drive my car. Your own family talk shit about you. This girl always coming around here, digging in my fridge, eating up my food. You a grown ass woman, you coming over to my house eating my shit. Even your own lover. Okay? Don't want to keep it real and funky with you sometimes. But me, I'm just real. Like, and my intentions are always real. Like, I'm genuine. I'm pure. Like, I don't need to dumb myself down, you know, for the next person. I don't need to big myself up to make the next person feel, you know, I'm just me. I'm just a real person, and I'm very sensitive. You know, these are things I know at times, like, y'all look at me, you know, and y'all see, like, wow, she's so strong, and she's gone through this, and she's done this for herself and her daughter, and like, even the way I talk, even the way I, you know what I'm saying, the way I'm talking to y'all right now, like, boop, 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 like, it looks like I'm very hardcore, you know, because I, you know, don't fuck with me, you know, that side will come out, but like, my soul is very sensitive. My soul is very sensitive, and that's why I'm always walking around showing my defense mechanisms, which is, you know, I'm independent. I've done this all by myself, boop, 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 and you know how strong I am, and but the reality of Riahjay is that I'm very sensitive. That's why I protect myself so hard. And that's why I really don't fuck with people, because you never know people's intentions. You never know. Like you could know people for 20 years, and then on year 21, they switch it up. They done robbed drained your whole account. You know, they done moved on. They acting real different. And you're like, whoa, like, I didn't know you for 20 years. You ain't never gave it up like this. Now, all of a sudden, but listen. If you're paying attention well enough, you will eventually be able to see that a person is just, they're not real. They're not real. They're not for you. They just used you, and then you have to look at yourself too, because this video is not to bash him. I want to make that clear. He would never I don't know if he'll ever see this video because he didn't even know I did YouTube. But if he ever does, this video was never to bash you. This video is to show that situationships, when they end, it hurts. When you thought the vibe was when you thought everything was good this whole time, and then somebody just ghosts you in a situation, like, it's tough. And then for people like me who I really haven't opened myself up the way I did with him, with nobody in so long, right? So for me to trust you and let my guard down a little bit, be vulnerable, tell you a little bit about me and my life, and this video was for me to, this video is for me to get my shit off so I can finally move on. I just wanted y'all to know, like, what's going on behind the scenes, where have I been, what's been going on, and just update y'all on my life. So this is kind of a love life update, a heartbreak update, and a bitch I'm alive update, for those of you who've been wondering. So just to end it out, this is almost an hour video, and I know I've cried mostly through it, and I'm not gonna apologize for it. These tears are real, my emotions are real, my emotions and feelings are valid, and I'm not gonna let nobody else tell me otherwise. So on the third day, right, I finally felt myself feeling better, right? Prior to the last 2 days of me feeling like I was in a mild depression, I don't want to get out of bed, I'm sad, I'm hurt, I'm confused. So the third day, I worked out. My skin started acting out. I guess from just from everything that occurred and my feelings and everything, it threw my hormones. It threw my hormones off. So that's why I got all these flare-ups, like my skin is looking horrible. Y'all know I'm not happy about that. I really didn't want to get on this camera and show y'all this, but it's real life, all right? I have a skin disease, hidradenitis suppurativa, and right now it's acting up. Right now it's acting up because I was stressed. I was a bit depressed. I got my heart broke. And then I pulled myself out of that 2-day depression. So yeah, on the third day, y'all, I just was feeling better. Although my skin started acting up, physically I was feeling better, like mentally, like I wasn't thinking about him as much. I worked out on the third day of us not talking. What else I wanted to tell y'all? My appetite came back because I was trying to eat, I was nibbling, but I wasn't really eating the way I normally eat, finish my plate and stuff like that. The third day, I started eating all my food on my plate, like, and then you won't even guess what happened next. What do you think happened on the third day? Go ahead, you guess. I'm gonna tell you in a second. So what happened? Ryan J? What happened on the third day? Bitch, on the third day, I see my phone ringing. Now, it was strange because on day 2, I blocked him. And I was trying to move on. I blocked him. I worked out. I was eating. I was eating the way I was supposed to eat. Although my skin was acting up and I wasn't the happiest about that, I was feeling better. You see what I'm saying? I was feeling better than I was those prior 2 days when everything first transpired. And I I don't know what I just finished doing. I probably was cleaning my ears or washing I was doing something. And I walked out of the bathroom. My whole phone, because that's the number he had. Never gave him. I ended up giving him my real number, but then I'm going to tell you everything, right? And good thing everything happened the way that it happened, because it just made sense. So I walked out the bathroom. I walked by my bed. My whole phone is on my table by my bed. So my phone is ringing. It's saying that he's calling me right now. So, and then I see a few missed calls, like I missed a couple calls, and then I just happened to see it ringing when I was walking by my bed. So y'all gonna tell me, bitch, I know you ain't answered that phone. After all of that, you answered your phone? Well, y'all know, us women, sometimes we feel like we need clarity. Sometimes we feel like, let me just answer the phone and see what he gotta say. Sometimes we're just idiots and we answer the phone. For whatever reason, I answered the phone. Second guessed to initially, I looked at it and I was like, the fuck? And then I said, let me answer the phone, see what the fuck he gotta say. So I answered the phone. I'm like, hey. Stopped right there. I'm like, hey. He's like, why you not answering I've been texting you, boo, boo, boo. He's like, my phone broke. That's why I haven't been in contact with you. We talking on top of each other. Because at this point, I'm like, fuck out of here. Like, you trying to play me, da-da-da. Like, we really talked about mad shit. And we really spent nigga, you was in my bed for 2 fucking nights. Like, the whole day. Like, what are you talking about? And then all of a sudden, you switch up. Like, that shit is fake. I don't fuck with that. But see, this is what I've been telling you. The whole time I've been telling you, yeah, we'll see. And he's trying to reassure me like, oh, I ain't going nowhere. Why you keep saying that? I ain't going nowhere. Boop, boop, boop. Like, I'm like, yeah, okay, G. Yeah, okay, we'll see. I was saying that the whole time. And I don't know. You know, the tongue is a powerful tool. And what we speak comes true, believe it or not. But here I go again, trying to think, what did I do? And this is what my people's been telling me, like, why are you thinking like that? You keep thinking you did something or you said something or it's something about you, and it's not. He's just a nigga that did nigga shit. You know, he's just a fucking guy that did the things that guys sometimes do. Okay? But I'm still sitting here saying, I hate dating. Hate it with a passion. Like, I wish in a perfect world, if somebody's out there and they feel like I would love the fuck out of you. Like the love that you're trying to seek, like, I have that for you, you know, and I'm ready for you. Like, if somebody out there could just express those words to me and it be genuine and you actually, like, feel those things for me, like, just tell me. Stop being scared. Don't be intimidated by me. Like, I'm everything that a real man would ever want. You know what I mean? And that's just facts. Like, y'all can sit here and judge me for whatever, but the bottom line is, I've been in love before. Multiple times I've been in love. I know what love feels like. I know how to give love. Like, I'm a real ass person, okay? So we're just talking on top of each other on the phone. And he's like, can I talk? But can I talk though? So then I'm like, go ahead. Just, what do you gotta say? Like, just go ahead. And he's like, baby, I'm so sorry. I know you're probably upset at me. I ain't speak to you in a few days. My phone broke that night. That's why I didn't call you. Boo, boo, boo. This is a new phone. And then reason why it took me longer to get in contact with you, you know, for a few days, is even after I got a new phone, I didn't know your number. Like, I had to jump through hoops just to get find your number again. So I'm like, oh, okay. So what's going on? Like, so you know, I was trying to talk to him a little bit, but honestly, I don't even. I try to talk to him, but I think the phone call that I'm talking about right now, I think, yeah, he had his daughter around, and she's 3, so she's, he's trying to talk to her and everything, and I'm like, you want me to call you back? He's like, nah, baby, go ahead, you could talk, like, I'm listening to you. I'm like, so I tried to keep talking to get my shit off, but clearly, like, you can't talk because you're occupied right now. So I said, look, we'll talk later, all right? Because I can't really talk right now. Go ahead, go do your daddy thing. So I let him go, and we didn't speak the rest of that day. We didn't speak. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna call you back. We're gonna talk. Boop, boop, boop. Didn't call me back. So at this point, I'm texting him like, hey, when you gonna call me back? You know what? At this point, this is a fucking joke. Like, you're all about games. And wait, where's my phone? I deleted all of that anyway, so I don't know. But I was pissed at that point. And regardless if I'm a nice person or not, you piss me off, and I'm not gonna be so nice, right? So obviously in the text messages, it showed that I was frustrated with him. It showed that I was upset. It showed that I'm still confused. It just showed everything that I was feeling, and he did not even text back. Promised me he was gonna call me back tonight, and he didn't even call me back. I don't know, y'all. And this is what I get. I mean, I don't want to get that, but this is what I get, especially in this day and age. It's 2021. It's the era of BBLs, social media, and clout. And if you're not in any of those type of categories, BBL, clout, what else I said? Social media, it's tough when you are an authentic person, and people just when I look at the situation, I'm like, nigga, you did all of that for some pussy? Like, if you want a pussy, you could have just said that. It wasn't guaranteed that you was gonna get it, but you did all of this, playing all these fucking games, building my TV stand, acting like you a real motherfucker, telling me all your stories of life and this and that, and you did all of that just to turn around and be just to turn around and be a fuck nigga. You ain't have to do that. If you knew you was a fuck nigga, you should have been a fuck nigga from the jump. Not play no fucking games with me, okay? Because my feelings and my emotions are not games, and this is why the dating pool is so fucked up now, okay? Because people like him, you're sitting here playing games, and this is really not what you want. Like, this is really not what you want. You ain't ready for this type of love. You ain't ready for this type of life. So, and that's okay. Everybody to each his own, right? But this is why the dating pool is so fucked up now. Because women are playing games, only trying to use men for money and whatever else. And guys they're getting smarter. They're getting smarter. Why should I buy the cow when I can get milk for free? Why? There's no need to buy the cow. You done drink the milk. You done drank the milk. Pretending, doing all of this, acting like this, and oh, I'm a handyman, and I need a real, because my ex, boop, 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 nah, and all that bullshit. Fuck all of that. You're all I ever asked him for. Like, be real with me, because I'm the type of person where you can be real with me, and it is what it is. Don't fucking play no games with me. You can by the way I talk to you, carry myself, and the conversations that we have, how I give it up. Like, talk to me. You don't do that to people, and that shit is gonna come back to him, because one thing about me, I swear to you, Allah don't play about me. Allah does not play about me. I'm telling you that right now. So y'all niggas out here playing games and using women and you're hurting people. You don't know what people are going through and you want to come in here and fucking like a fucking tornado and fuck everything up. It's not cool. It's not nice. And you're gonna get your fucking karma. I don't play with people like that. If I don't like you, I don't like you. If I'm not gonna give you the time of day, I'm not gonna give you the time of day. But if I do, I do, and I'm giving you the time of day. Like, why can't people just give it up like that? People gotta play games. And why do we always want those who, like, why do we always want people who don't want us? But when somebody is trying to really, like, show you, like, I really like you, like, boo, 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 I've liked you since this, but I just didn't know how you would react to me or take to me. You know, I didn't think I was your type, but we turned those type of niggas down. We turned them down. But we sitting here going after the guys that don't even like us. Like, get out of here with that. Get out of here with that. That shit is whack. I really try not to curse in this video, but after being on here for over an hour, it's that's impossible. Like, that's impossible. I know I'm a sailor. I curse like a sailor, man. Blame the people that raised me. Blame them. Because they used to think it was cute. Like, oh, Ryan, girl, watch your mouth, Ryan. And now I'm a grown-ass woman and I curse too much. I curse too much. And I know people be, and I'm way off topic, but people be like, oh, people that curse that much, they only talk like that because they can't find they don't got no other words to use. Well, me, baby, I'm very articulate and intelligent, okay? And I know how to use them big words and what they mean. And it ain't that for me. Okay? It ain't that for me. I know how to talk without cursing. It's just sometimes it don't happen, okay? So I don't know, I'll probably let y'all go now. If anything, I feel very relieved after talking to y'all and getting it. I mean, y'all know, throughout the days and stuff of everything was transpiring, I was feeling better by the day. I was feeling better by the day. But I also did need to talk to y'all, you know. We're adults here, hopefully. And if you're not an adult yet and you're 18, under 18 and your parents and guardians do not know that you're watching my video, I just pray that you can always get something out of my videos, you know, because I don't just get on here and talk to the camera. The things that I do say and everything, like, there's always a lesson in it. So I guess in today's video, the lesson is, ladies, don't put your guard down for someone that you just met in a couple days or a couple weeks. And no matter how much they begging for it, like, you know, like, oh, you could trust me, like, I want you to open up. Like, how am I going to get to know you if you're not opening up? And, you know, I open up to you. And all that gaslighting and manipulation and being fucking con artists and abusing people mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally. Being complete jackasses. Stay away from those people. The minute you see one red flag, that means that it's a no-go. Why would you still walk towards something and want something if you've seen the first red flag? It's toxic. It's not healthy, and it's not gonna and it's not gonna lay down the healthiest, greatest foundation. Simply because of that. You know there's red flags, so stop ignoring them, because you're going to keep getting hurt. At this point, my guard is completely back up. I'm still happily single because I realized, like, although I went through that, I'm still so much happily single, because it just made me realize, like, yeah, maybe right now, like, being single is just it for me. Like, Allah wants me to be single. He wants me to continue to work on my content, continue to work on myself, build myself, love myself, continue to work on my motherhood, and continue to mind my business and drink my water. Like, and I'm gonna continue to do that. Now, that don't mean I ain't gonna be having no fun here and there, because y'all know I'm good for. Y'all know I'm good. Y'all know I love a good link up. But as far as like getting my emotions involved and getting involved mentally, this was definitely a lesson learned. And it just sucks. It really sucks all around the board, because this is, like I was saying earlier, like, this is why the dating pool is so messed up today, because people abuse one another, they use one another, and they break each other's hearts, they gaslight, they manipulate, they do all these type of things. And you don't understand, but it's just making people like me that really have real intentions, and like, I really want real love. It's just making us stay guarded. It's just making us stay single, and it's just making us stack our bread and mind our business. So yeah, I dropped the top. So yeah, I hope that you all watched this whole video. If you don't have an hour and change to spare, just put my video in the watch later category on your YouTube, so you can always come back to it. And when you have nothing to do, nowhere to go, nobody to talk to, you can talk to me, and you can watch my video all the way through and learn something in it. You know, this video was not for me to put myself on the internet and, embarrass myself. I'm crying, or I'm crying over a man, boo, boo, boo. It was none of that. If you watch the whole video through, you know what this video was about. This video was about an experience that I recently shared with someone, and unfortunately it didn't go the way I was expecting it to go, and honestly it went all the way left, and it really hurt me. It hurt my feelings. It hurt. I'm human, no matter how hard and strong whatever y'all may think about me, or however I portray myself to be on this camera, you guys understand this. You guys still don't know me 1,000% personally. You understand? So although you may know a little bit, you will never know me 1,000% personally unless you spend time with me and actually get to know me and put time and energy and effort into it. You know what I mean? But y'all just watching these 15-minute, 20-minute, 30-minute, 40-minute, hour and change videos, you still don't know me like that. I'm just putting myself on my platform so somebody can learn a lesson. So the guys that do see this, y'all can realize, like, damn, we gotta do better. Like, I gotta tell my bros, my boys, like, we gotta do better, because this is ridiculous. And it really is. The bottom line is, I got played. He played the fuck out of me. And listen, I hope he got what he was looking for. Because for me, I put in my time, I put in my energy, I put in my love, I put in my real self, as I always do. And I don't regret it. If you was to ask me, well, Riahjay, how do you feel about everything now? Well, you know how I feel, because I just expressed all of that. But I have no, in my life, I have no regrets. I'm not one of those people that when I'm laying on my deathbed and they tell me, okay, you got 5 minutes left to live, are you seriously think I'm going to be thinking about, oh, I have regrets, this and that? No, I don't have no, regardless of what happened in my life. I'm letting you know right here today, I don't have no regrets. I think that Allah allows us to go, we have free will. We're able to pick what we want to wear, where we want to go, what we want to do, what we're going to say. We have free will, and Allah allows us to walk into situations that He knows it's not going to work out. He knows that it's not the best for us, but you have to understand, if it was a perfect world, then Allah would have told you, you know what I mean, to, oh, watch out for this, watch out for that pothole, watch out for that bus. Just anything. It would always be like warning signs and caution signs and all. But we have free will. So the next time you go through something, I don't think the first thing anyone should do is blame God. It's not God's fault. I made a decision to whatever I did with this guy, and now I'm going through the repercussions of my actions. And it's nobody's fault but mine. I don't even blame him. I don't blame him. Like I said, this video was never to bash him. God bless him. I wish him the best in his life and his endeavors and everything. But just stay the fuck away from me. Do not hit me up. Do not call me. Do not pop up in my crib. None of that. Because what's done is done. And that's where it's gonna stay for me. So yeah, I think that's all that I have to say. I just really needed to talk to y'all. And this is probably the most vulnerable you all will ever see me. It was really hard for me to make this video. I've been going back and forth with myself for days. Like, should I make this video? Should I just continue to talk to myself in these walls and cry? You know, but the bottom line is, I'm human. I've recently gone through a really hard human experience. It's nobody's fault but mine. I'm taking full accountability of my actions. I'm trying to be a better person every day. And yeah, I have no hate in my heart. I have no hate in my heart, and I have no regrets about anything, you know? So yeah, I am gonna let y'all go because I'm hungry. Honestly, I haven't eaten all day. It's probably 3 o'clock. It's Sunday. I'll probably upload this video today. I don't know how long it's gonna take to upload because it is over an hour. It's probably my longest video I will ever have on my YouTube. Well, I don't say I will ever, because in the future, I want to make long videos for y'all, like vlogs and stuff like that, when I'm really out doing things, and, really nice vlogs, vacation vlogs. Like, I really want to bring y'all that content, But yeah, this is a really long video, and I hope that you all are able to watch it through. If you can't watch it through in one sitting, split it up to days, split it up to, when you have time that you'll finish my video. And let's end it right now. So, before I let y'all go, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe to your girl Riahjay's channel. And don't forget to turn on your post notifications so you know when your girl Riahjay posts new content to the channel. Yeah, my babies, this is the end of the content video, my babies. I love you all so much. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Peace and love. Bye.